Hello, everyone. You were started, by the way.
Hey.
Hope everyone's doing all right. Hope everyone's okay.
So last session, we harassed a priest, didn't kill his son, um,
One of us
who is now
harassed
a
the priest.
vampire. We decided to follow the old lady down the road, see what she's doing, see what's up, maybe claim a windmill for ourselves. Who knows? But didn't happen. Instead, bunch of hags, whole coven, got our butts kicked. People next to me either did not fight or ran away. No.
I fought until I was knocked.
Until you pretended to get knocked out? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nothing I could do. R.I.P.
And we had to make deals for our lives.
Okay, so as you continue on through the road, and you start to get to the forest, it starts to get more dense. You hear it before you see it. Out in the distance, you all hear a voice penetrate like the silence, and what you hear is "Help, please!"
I'll look over to the party for our confirmation that'd be a good idea to investigate.
Tell you what, Marvin will head towards it, trying to see what's going on.
As you approach this scene, you see what appears to be like this pack of wolves slowly encircling and like converging on this one figure. He appears to be a young man. If you just by looking at him, you had to guess somewhere around 19. The young man, he sees you. Please help! You shoot one wolf, and the rest of the pack quickly turns around. They look at you. Their teeth, they begin snarling. From what you're being led to believe, by the fact that they are among normal wolves, and these don't move like undead, they move like normal wolves. You think you might be fighting a werewolf.
Shit.
And
Okay.
werewolves are immune to anything that is not silvered or magical.
Right. All right, I turn towards the boy, looking for explanation. Are you from a nearby town?
Yes, excuse me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for scaring them away. My name is Vasily. Uh, I'm from the town of Valaki. As outsiders, as new folk, I'm sure by now you've at least heard of Strahd, though, correct?
Yeah, big man about town.
It is illegal to say his name within the walls of Valaki. If you are caught, you will be apprehended. As you get closer, you see a woman who appears to she stands at about 5'9". Her clothing appears to be red crimson. Looking at her skin, she appears extremely pale, more so than most Barovians. And as she speaks, you can notice the fangs. And she gives you she gives you a smile and a curtsy bow. Hello. I just thought I would give a proper greeting to my husband's newest guests. My name is Anastasia, bride of Strahd von Zarovich. It is nice to meet all of you.
Aye, well met.
Oh, what's the matter, darling? You seem tense.
Why, had a bit of a long day.
Oh. And she approaches you, and you see she takes one finger, and as she like runs it across like your cheek, you can feel there's like almost no warmth in her hand.
We don't really have any housewarming gifts for you.
You don't need to worry about that. I'll have it soon enough. And she looks to you, AU. In fact, I'll be having a new pup to add to my pack. It was nice meeting all of you, dears. I hope to meet again soon.
Hey, well met.
And with that, the fog gets thicker and thicker. It gets harder to see. And as soon as she came, she's gone. So as you go and you approach the gate of Valaki, you notice it is large. If you had to guess, it's about 20 feet tall. Definitely not something that's easily scaled. And then as the gates open, Vasily looks to all of you. I can give you a quick tour of the town if you would like. All the-
Actually, probably.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I think that'd be wise.
Well, why don't I bring you inside? I'd show you around the church at least. Father Lucian turns to you. Oh, what's this? New folk. Well, come on in. What can I do for you, children? He does look over Irina, and you see, like, like the eyebrows are, like, definitely raised for a second before, they go back to normal.
You know each other.
No, I'm sorry. Never met her before, though. Just the hair. The auburn hair. It's not common in Barovia at all. In fact, it is often associated with bad luck here. He looks to you, he looks to you, AU. If I could have just a moment with you in private.
Oh, certainly.
And looks to the rest of your group. We won't be but a moment.
Okay.
He closes the door behind him and he leads you to this dark cellar. Right. But I'm sure you've heard by now, the Church of St. Andrew is a safe place. It is the only place where the devil cannot set foot in all of Barovia. And until a few nights ago, that was true.
Yeah.
And what I tell you, I need you to swear you will keep confidential. Will not tell anyone who does not need to know. The villagers, the townsfolk still need to think, they still need to know they are safe. Or at least believe it. What kept the church safe for so long were the very bones of Saint Andrew himself. They were hollowed. They made the church hollowed ground. But they've recently disappeared. I would like to ask you, if you can, please secure those bones and bring them back, letting as few people know as possible about
I
their
seem.
function and their disappearance.
It makes sense.
If I can get them back, this church will once again be hollowed ground.
Indeed. Do you have anything to go on so far?
Unfortunately, not much.
When did you notice they were missing?
I noticed they were missing a couple of nights ago.
I I think we can help you with that. I don't know how yet, but we'll certainly give it a try.
The only bit of helpful information I might be able to provide you, if you take this, Milovaj was on duty, just watching the church that night that they disappeared. But soon after, he wasn't, he was okay on that night. According to his story, he stepped away for a moment and then they were gone. But soon after, he has recently fallen into a coma and can't seem to wake from it.
That is interesting.
Or, you see this bedroom is sparsely furnished. The floors are covered with dirt, and an old shovel lies on the ground at the foot of the bed. A sickly young man sleeps fitfully. He is covered in sweat from fever and has blood mixed bile on his lips. His pallor is yellow tinged and deathly pale.
So I want to know. I want to know if these ravens here who watch the people of the town, if they saw his boy doing anything fucking weird.
Squawk! I did not see him dig, but he did meet with strange woman. Gave him shiny thing.
Huh? What? Who was this old woman?
Old woman, strange woman, evil woman.
I swear to God, if it's another hag, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay. Thank you for your time, dearest Raven. I hand him a piece of silver.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I'll polish a copper in my hands here, and I will go ahead and ask him to take me to the house.
And as you exit the orphanage, one thing you will notice is while the rest of the orphanage seems fairly well taken care of. I mean, it still looks old and saggy. You will notice on the second story there appears to be a boarded up window.
And I want to ask Claudio about the window.
Oh,
Uh,
Cedric. The young boy fell out and snapped his neck as soon as he hit the ground.
was the kid acting strangely beforehand? Did it fall out, or was this a intentional thing? Um, what can you tell me?
It was an accident. She seems to be getting very uncomfortable with this line of questioning. Her eyes are like kind of darting away.
Oh,
There's a bit of remorse coming out of her voice. As you approach the house, the raven takes you there, then it flies away.
We might want to do this as like a night op, huh? Or something like that. If we're gonna break in.
yeah, I think so too.
Among the tables, like right around here, you do notice what appears to be a half elf, currently singing and keeping the people entertained. You can see an older woman behind the table, her hair having gray streaks throughout it, though mostly black. As you enter, she gives you a smile and a wave, and continues to watch the man continue to sing. And you do notice as he does so, he recounts the tale of the silver dragon Arvenbost.
Okay, that sounds pretty fucking useful to me. I would like to sit down and listen to this.
Essentially, all the story is telling you is of the ancient or the dragon long, long, long ago that had came to the village, or not the village, to the valleys, how they would protect it, how they were valiant heroes, and how they met their tragic end.
How did they meet their tragic end?
At the hands of he who shall not be named.
It's been quite an eventful couple of days, I'll give you that.
Mm.
Could definitely go for a drink. What you got?
Right now, I've got. So currently, I've got purple grape mash number 3, which would cost you 3 gold or copper pieces. Or I can get you a pint of superior red dragon crush for 1 silver piece. So, to tell the truth, love, I'm actually running dangerously low.
Oh yeah. Why's that?
The delivery, we haven't seen anything. It's late. We haven't had a delivery. We were supposed to have one 2 days ago, but it never came.
Where'd you get your supply from?
The winery, it's a few miles west of town.
Oh,
My
is that normal
husband's...
for it to be this late?
No, not at all. I'm a bit worried, if I'm honest. So if you can
So
go and check on the winery and see if Davian is okay and what's going on with the wine, I'd be happy to show you how to get to Argynvostholt.
How far out of
okay.
town is the winery?
Few miles away, you probably won't get there tonight if you left right now, so I would rest.
Aye.
Do you know anything about the house down the road?
Why would you be at Lady Watcher's house?
She was talking to a child that's become ill, and we were curious about that.
Yeah. She was talking to a child who fell into a coma, and we were curious about that.
We believe that it may be her who caused it.
That woman does seem to have a bad streak with children, then, it seems. Her own daughter's been locked away in that house for at least a year. I don't know much about it. I know she was set to wed the Baron's son. And then soon after her father's demise, no one's seen the daughter since. Though I hear rumors she's been trapped in her room.
I would like to thank her discreetly for this information, and pass a silver coin over to her for her implied silence.
But yes, I
So,
will keep my end of the deal, even if the news you bring back is bad.
Okay.
great. Do you have rooms we could use for tonight, by the way?
I do, love. So, gonna go ahead and end the session now. Alright, guys, take care, have fun. GG, no re. Hopefully next time Strahd comes and he just drinks everyone's blood. That'd be very
Good
nice.
times.
If you say so.